Hey you! I'm so glad you're here today. I'm Jenny Prochko from Ellen Indigo and I make videos about journaling, goal setting, and spirituality. Today it's time for the private monthly spirituality journaling prompt. We're going to be talking about facing your fears head on. This writing prompt is inspired by the Moon Tarot card from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which you can find linked down below. The Moon card is one of those beautiful cards that you see everywhere on tapestries, stickers, mugs, as prints. It's a really beautiful card to look at. But beyond just the imagery, we can dig a little deeper into the symbolism of those specific images that are represented on the card. On the card, there is a small pool of water with a crawfish. This represents the watery subconscious mind coming to the surface. The dog and wolf standing in the grassy field howling at the moon represent both the tamed and wild aspects of our mind. The moon card also represents illusion, fear, anxiety, subconscious, intuition, inner confusion, repressed emotion, and releasing your fears. The moon represents the fears and illusions that you unknowingly project onto your present and future based on past experiences. The moon is an indicator that you need to do some deep, reflective shadow work and inner child work to heal and move on. No matter how uncomfortable it is, now is the time to face your subconscious head on and find ways to release the fears and anxieties that are holding you back. What terrifies you, freezes you in place, preventing you from being able to move at all? What are 3 small actionable ways you can loosen the grip fear has on you? What are 3 things you'd be able to achieve once this fear is manageable or gone completely? Now let's get into my journal for my private entry to the exact same journaling prompt. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about the fear around exercising in public alone. I'm not afraid of people seeing or judging me. I'm terrified of someone assaulting me, which is something that I have zero control over. I crave going on solo hikes, solo runs, and daily walks alone, but I won't do it because I'm terrified to go alone. 4 to 5 years ago, while I was on my long daily walk alone, a young man followed me, harassed me, and even though I told him I wasn't interested and to stop following me, he persisted. He wanted my name. He wanted my number. I told him no. He said he just wanted to talk. I said no thank you, and he got more frustrated. Said he wanted to take me to dinner, and repeated his wants again and again. This time, less than 2 feet from me, louder, and started to reach for me. I was terrified. I knew he would be able to overtake me, but I stupidly and defiantly stopped walking, faced him, and loudly said, "I'm not interested and I'm too old for you," then turned and kept walking. He said, "Fuck you, bitch," and turned and left in the opposite direction. I fled home, freaking out. This shouldn't have happened. I was in a nice residential family area. I was wearing capris, a loose modest shirt, and sneakers. Nothing revealing at all. Yet this still happened. This man wasn't flirting. He was harassing me and almost assaulted me. Years later, I am still terrified to go out alone unless there are a lot of people around me. That day, I got home and was alone, terrified, and freaking out. My husband was out of town for work, and I didn't want to be alone, and so I frantically called my friends, recounting what had just happened and begging not to be alone. Today, I'm still terrified to do what I love: running, hikes, solo walks in public because of this one event years ago. The 3 small actionable ways I'm loosening fear's grip on me are talking about what terrifies me out loud, keeping pepper spray in my hand on a hair tie around my wrist when I'm alone in public and not in a crowd. It's useless in your pocket or bag. It needs to be ready and in your hand. Number 3, slowly getting back to what I love, beginning with 1 solo walk or run a week. And I thought of a 4th one. I also have wanted to learn self-defense ever since this happened, and now I'm finally going to look up classes in my area. The 3 things I'd be able to achieve once this fear becomes manageable are: number 1, losing the weight I gained because I refused to go out and exercise alone. Number 2, regain my independence. Number 3, not living in a constant state of fear, panic, and anxiety. I'd be able to live more fully again after all of these years. So that was a really terrifying time in my life, and even though it was years ago, it still affects me. And this journaling prompt really helped me work through that. And even though in this moment I'm still feeling like that panic and fear of remembering it and thinking about it, it helps. It helps to make it easier for me to make small steps to be able to regain that independence and regain the pieces of me that I feel like I've lost because this happened. I know this was a hard prompt, but I'd still love to know what your answer was. You can leave it in the comments down below, or you can hit reply to the email that brought you here. If you like thought-provoking journaling prompts, then you should check out my book, A Year of Spiritual Growth and Mindful Goal Setting, 365 Days of Daily Mindfulness Journal Prompts. It includes 365 daily prompts, morning and evening reflections, quarterly reviews, a mid-year check-in, an end-of-the-year review, and a simple visualization to help you see what your goals will look like once you've accomplished them. Order your copy today. The link is in the description. And if you like tarot cards and journaling, get my book, The Daily Tarot Journal, Uncovering the Art of the One-Card Tarot Reading. It includes 3 monthly overview spreads, 3 monthly tarot logs, daily journal pages with 8 writing prompts, and 3 end-of-the-month reviews. Order your copies of both journals today. The link is in the description. Make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and share this video to grow the Owls and Indigo tribe. I'm so grateful that you chose to spend your time here with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!